Since starting to do ministry, one of the things that I've been discovering is how hard it can be to stay connected to God. You would have thought that when you're working for a church, it's something that would just happen naturally. It actually isn't. And I remember one time when I was talking to a guy called Brother Andrew, who's a bit of a hero of mine. And I met him when he was very elderly. And I remember saying to him, look, you're kind of in your 70s and I'm in my early 20s. And you've spent the whole of your life going for it with God and doing all sorts of crazy things and taking great risks. And you're still on fire for him, doing all that stuff now in your old age. I'm in my 20s and that's where I want to be when I'm your age. What is your secret? And I was expecting him to come up with some clever idea that I'd never heard of. And his answer was, he just looked at me and he just said, the secret is stick close to Jesus. And in my head, I thought, there is no way that is actually the secret. How many setups do you do a day? But as I've gone on the journey, I've realized and I've discovered that actually that is the key. He is the secret. Knowing him and growing in relationship with him, there is no substitute for that. And we can sometimes get drawn to the glamour of ministry, and you get excited about what it is to grow in sort of making an influence and making a difference in people's lives. You can get excited about running an organization and achieving goals, and all of those things are important and they're part of it. But he is the key. And the moment that we allow that to slip away, that we've lost everything. And sometimes what it is it's not a big dramatic, we turn our back on God. What it is it slowly fades. And there are calls and invitations in the scripture to return to our first love and to make him a priority again. And I found myself just a couple of months ago in a place where I realized that spending real time with Jesus, praying to him, reading his word, allowing him to speak to me for me, had faded out. And I thought, how on earth did I get here? It was never intentional, it just happened. So my one piece of advice, the best piece of advice that anyone has ever given to me about ministry, is stick close to Jesus.